Hey folks, this is the creator speaking. I just wanted to welcome you back to Safe Society. And I want to make sure you know about Apollo Podcasts, specifically founded to bring you audio fiction. Subscribing to Apollo Plus means no time-consuming ads and interruptions like this one. Not only that, but the entire show is available there now, early access for you to binge, including an option to listen to all the episodes continuously in a single long supercut. And what's great is 70% of the revenue Apollo Plus generates goes to its creators, which is likely much more than typical ad revenue. It's a great way to support Safe Society and other great shows like 13. So go to apollopods.com. The link is in the episode description, or join Apollo Plus through the Apollo Podcasts app. We're looking at a mostly smooth ride coming up ahead of us, so enjoy the show. And remember, watch your carbon footprint. We sure are. Safe society, 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 safe society.
Welcome back to our annual symposium and a special series about our friend M's visionary exploits.
What's truly revolutionary is that we enrich your order with a concoction that is personalized to your microbiome.
We left off with him now deep into adulthood, introducing his new enterprise at VisionCon to a full house of attendees from all sectors: energy, education, banking, media, healthcare, sustainability. His mission? A new level of plant-based living.
Personalized food, condiments for different personality types, personalized messages, personalized packaging material.
And how does that work? Is it boosting certain hormones
No, it is a deeper molecular change. So we ain't kidding, everyone. It changes your mind.
That was the sound of confidence, of spiritual authority, of one hand clapping, of greatness. It was also the sound of M signaling to the projection booth to play a video. The stage lights dimmed down.
Okay, here we go. Across the country, 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m., our subjects begin to tune in.
So what the audience was watching was a visual explainer of M's company rooting for you. The introductory shot was a wide of city streets, a beautiful time-lapse into the evening, and look at that, they had a budget. It zoomed in super far, looking through a window into one person's home where he, she, or they were watching a show on a screen. His her or their amazed face bathed in a supernatural glow.
Picky people with picky needs.
Then it zoomed in on another home, another couch potato, brilliantly showing that this is a bigger cultural trend.
Of course, they're only consuming from whatever's offered, but waiting for just the right thing. What will they choose to affect them?
Oh, then it showed more homes, more people watching shows and using delivery apps, endless food options.
Stomachs are empty, ready to be catered to. Give me more, please me, I dare you, they all say.
Their ravenous eyes, ready to devour and consume, lips smacking, messy mouth chowing down, saliva streaming. You know, it's ironic how much M's audience laughed because they looked nearly identical to the consumers in the video, bathed in a similar supernatural glow. This one from the auditorium screen.
Yes, it is good to be amused, but I won't bash it too much. We can't fault ourselves for taking what the economy wants us to take, right? What we can do, though, is match our gluttony with responsibility. Watch.
And then the video showed the meal creation process. A Rooting For You order pops up on a tablet in a Rooting For You member restaurant. The restaurant staffer relays it to the kitchen, which is operated by robots? Well, that was a surprise to M's audience. You can imagine how frighteningly close to home it was for them. Laughing they no longer were. The robots make the food. Each order has a customer concoction ID number. Scientists in the lab put these customer concoction ID numbers on different stool samples. Ooh, that's strike number 2 showing that. Another uncomfortable sight. You could feel the energy in the auditorium plummeting. Back in the restaurant, the robots scan the ID number and see instructions for the personalized concoction. They measure powders and fill a disposable dropper vial. Personalized labeling is printed, a personalized card is printed, a routing for you driver arrives and shows a QR code to the staffer. A robot rolls over with the meal and the vial. The driver records on his phone for verification. The robot empties the vial onto the meal. Cut to the driver at the customer's door handing over the meal. Cut to her eating the meal, smiling, savoring every bite. Okay, this was becoming bad infomercial.
I, feel it working. I feel closer to nature. I will absolutely try the meal kits next.
M was rolling his eyes. He knew it wasn't award-winning acting, but as his video team had explained, there was no better way to show reactions that are, in reality, mostly internal. But when the lights came back up, it was fairly obvious the audience was too savvy to let them get away with it.
Any questions so far?
2, 3, 6, hands up. 9, 10, 11.
Yes, you there.
Yeah, I have a question about the use of automation. We don't want to be replaced.
I see your concern. I wouldn't be the one to take that up with, though, for using what's unavoidable across all industries, not just us.
We didn't get to see what the ingredients really look like.
True. Many of the meals aren't that picture-friendly when they're being prepped. We didn't want that to distract because it is irrelevant.
Plants sometimes give me inflammation and,
Okay, that is not uncommon when you're eating more plants.
He was trying to stay calm. He had to prove that people would love this.
Charging a premium for this? Aren't you just helping the well-off? What about those that can't afford it?
The well-off are the tastemakers. We get to them, to you, and you spread these values to the common folk. It trickles down.
Why should I give a shit sample?
If M was going to get back in charge, right then would be the perfect moment.
Show of hands, how many of you sent in a shit sample? Yeah, okay. So a sizable amount is okay with it. Plus another 20 or so who's too embarrassed to say.
Yes, there it was. The sound of greatness. The sound of M calling forth his Rooting For You staff to bring out personalized meals to the dozens and dozens of audience members that had been curious enough to provide a stool sample.
Yeah, that's me.
Me? Over here? No.
Sorry, I can't hear you. You're not Morgan Locklear? Thank you. Yep, take this.
Yeah, I guess. Look at this card.
Oh my God, did you read it?
Look at this.
How did they...
They couldn't have... Yeah, what should I try first?
This looks really delicious.
I want you all to pay attention to your initial reaction. This is a sensory experience.
One of the ones not eating was a young white adult in his mid-20s, less trendily dressed, clearly not here with anyone, a restless face twitching with various emotions. He raised his hand higher and higher, making clear he meant to interrupt the feast. M's plant-based gut told him this young adult was combative, so he didn't exactly rush to respond.
Fiber? Yes, you there.
My name is B. I'm an omnivore.
Okay.
Yeah, killing animals for food doesn't bother me. I mean, man's been doing it forever.
Well, many people here of all genders feel the same, but they're willing to try something new.
I don't want to be manipulated. That's what this is, right?
Let me ask you something. If everyone already wants to get to a destination, who are we manipulating? If everyone already has it in them? You may scoff, but why are you here?
Oh, me? Why? I love these conventions. I want to stay up to date on the insanity out there. You never know.
No, actually, I think, by the way you glance around at everyone to check their reactions, I think you've come here looking for something. You've come here alone. maybe all of us here are aiming for the same higher self. And if I have a tool to steer a smoother path, why not use it? And sometimes my voice isn't enough to reach countless more, so I expand my kit. If you don't want it, don't buy it. I'm being very upfront about it. Who are you to say how I'm allowed or not allowed to make my impact? Can't you see that that's controlling? If I can get just one more person on board, realizing what is already inside them, a desire to be health conscious, environmentally conscious, and to share that desire with other like-minded people, if I can... one person... that's worth it.
A tear even fell from M's eye. B was already shrinking back halfway through this, and now M's force completely immobilized him.
That was adding passion to my voice. Did I affect you? Don't say it. Keep your pride. What I just did now is no different from what these meals here do, just at greater scale.
That's the other thing about M. His theatrical timing is impeccable. As if on cue, here came the first wave of eaters, slowing down, feeling something.
Think. I know. Okay. You there. Look inside and tell me, what new urge do you have?
I want to help this planet more. Really do something.
It won't be easy along the way, but we stand a chance if we always tune in to what's around us and always join in. We have tools. We have our virtual voice.
B did not join in here, but his silence, instead of more scoffing, spoke volumes. And, in fact, at his apartment that night, he brought a plastic container with him to the toilet. Fast forward through the poop shipment and, days later, he sat in his lonely bachelor pad that lacked any design sense, staring down at his first rooting for you meal. Mock steak with a rainbow of plant-based sides.
Wow.
And even he had to admit,
What do you know?
it looked like fine dining.
Yeah?
Hi. I don't know if you remember me, but I was the guy at your vision contact. The one that spoke up.
Okay. Yeah, I remember. Hello? What? B? Are you there?
I am.
B. We all have a virtual voice. With strength in numbers, we can fight.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
It's safe to say M's new offering was explosive. You witnessed B instilled with new purpose, feeling the revolution brewing inside him. And now, he even had motivation to clean a week of dirty dishes. In the next episode, we'll dive into how M and B, pronouns he, him, his, and the Rooting for You team, pronouns he, him, his, she, her, hers, they, them, theirs, am, theirs, nay, nem, nems, z's, z's, ramen, ramens, began to make noise. In spite of, or perhaps because of, a huge global curveball.
Feeling the revolution brewing inside her. Feeling the revolution brewing inside her.
Oof. What is that? Rooting for you. 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 Can't imagine not having these meals. Let them inspire you to help our planet.
Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, apologies for the turbulence. On the bright side, you can experience Safe Society without annoying interruptions like this when you subscribe to Apollo Plus. All 11 episodes are available there now, ad-free, early access, and there's an option to listen to the full story continuously in a single long supercut. You'll get access to a bunch of ad-free Apollo Plus shows that offer exclusives, behind the scenes, and more. Check out Hemophobia. What's great is 70% of the revenue on Apollo Plus goes to its creators. That's likely much more than typical ad revenue. Go to apollopods.com. The link is in the episode description, or join Apollo Plus through the Apollo Podcasts app. On behalf of the crew, thank you for choosing Safe Society. Keep in mind, we are the protectors of cyber peace.